Oh, oh, it's going. Wow. Yeah. Uh, come on. These false starts. Takes me by surprise because I normally have such a lot of trouble. So yeah, right. Lorry drivers, truckers can be the most boring people in the world. They sit in transport cafes in pubs talking about the job, where they've been, where they're going, what they've driven, who scored in last night's big game, whoa, cracking game. And then I come along and start talking about ghosts, the paranormal, UFOs, extraterrestrials, astrology, astronomy, palm reading, and they look sideways and think, who the fuck we got here? They look at me as though I'm a piece of shit, and then they totally ignore me and carry on talking about the job. And it used to make me so frustrated. You know, so many times I've been regarded as a bit of an eccentric. And at one time I was in the Nottingham Astronomical, a member of the Nottingham Astronomical Society when I was doing night work, and I used to have a night off. Where's all for tonight? Oh, he's gone to his fucking spacey meeting. And, back working on nights, I got back in the yard early one morning and the driver says, "Oh, look, there's a light in the sky." You know, some people are so fucking ignorant, aren't they? Talk about anything other than the mundane things in life. What we're going to have for dinner tomorrow? I know I often mention that, yeah. Or the wives will say, "Oh, Charlie needs a new pair of shoes." And say to the hubby or the partner, "We're going to have sex tonight, darling." But, you know, people like me and others talk about the things I've just listed, and you're regarded as a bit of a wacko. It's eccentric. Me, eccentric? I'm trying to get around to watching some of your videos. Yeah, I know you upload rather a lot of them, I know you do, and I do try to watch, but don't get on to me. My sugar level's back to normal today. My sinus problem in now. So, yeah, it is back to normal today. So I'm a bit more organised. Yeah, so, that's it. I'm afraid eccentrics of the world unite. Oh, I've been booking bed and breakfast. Carlisle, they can't give me a room next week. They're booked up, but they can give me a room on the way back. So they did put me on somebody else, and I have got a room booked to Carlisle. Then fucking Scotland, the Royal Hotel, Thurso. It looked cheap on the internet, 40 odd quid. I thought that's all right. And I had a woman on the phone sounded a cross between the Eastern European and the Scot. And I ain't got a fucking clue what she was talking about. I kept saying, "Pardon? Could you say that again, please?" And she took for ages. And I wanted a room there before I go over to Orkney, and a room when I come back. And in the end I said, "Hello, still there?" "Yeah." I said, "Look, it's quite simple. Have you got a room for Sunday night and next Friday night and the following Friday night?" "Well, I'm just checking." And in the end she come back, yes, it will be 120. I said, "What?" "Done, it says 45 quid on the internet." "Yeah, well," I said, "oh, forget it. Thanks for your help," and ended the fucking call. So Scrabster is just outside Thurso, is where the P&O ferryport is. And I booked in there for a night before I go over and a night when I come back. Then the lady on the island of Orkney, very charming lady, and she had booked me for 4 nights. And I said, "Well, if you can give me a postcode, I'll put it in SatNav, it'll direct me straight to your door." Then she says something about so-and-so T. I said, "T? No, T. P?" Says, "Can you use the phonetic alphabet, you know, Alpha Bravo, Delta, Charlie. No, Alpha Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, etc. No, she didn't seem to know it. And in the end, I managed to get it. You know, E. I said E. No, E. I said B. No. G for golly. Of course, it's golf, isn't it? So I managed to get it eventually, because you don't know the phonetic alphabet. Yeah, as we all do. Well, most of us. So I managed to get the postcode off her. So I was that stressed I had to go and sit on the fucking toilet. Then Andrew phoned me in the middle of it. So I said, hang on darling, Andrew, I'm busy on the phone booking bed and breakfast, I'll call you back. Right. And then when I finished I phoned him and he didn't fucking answer. I thought, I don't believe this. So I've had a rather stressful morning. Yeah, but you know, I've survived. Right, how long's it gone on for? I won't bore you, I'm going. Right. All the best. Flick me ash. Have another drag. It's rather windy out there. I've got the window open, the door open. Just been in the hallway. Fucking hell, the muck that's blown in off the balcony. I've had to get the Hoover out. And the hurricane, well, it was a hurricane when it was down in the Caribbean, but now it's hit the, now it's in colder waters of the Atlantic. It's losing its strength, so it's just going to be stormy, a bit windy, and some rain. It will, hurricanes need warm water for power, but once they get in cold water, they lose the power. Yeah, right. I'm going now. Cheers. Bye.